playing NBA 2K. We're doing a rebuild, but it is in an alternate universe, which basically means the teams are randomized. Now, I know you're looking at me like, Kenny, we do random teams all the time. Isn't that what a fantasy rebuild is? You're correct. But you're also wrong, because what I mean by a random universe is that we're gonna have stars teaming up. Now, in a random fantasy draft video, you very rarely see two stars on the same team, right? Because if you think about it logically, if you have the first pick in the first round of a fantasy draft, you're gonna have the last pick in the second round, because they try to make the teams be balanced. Where today, we may not have teams be balanced. We may have super teams. We may have terrible teams, and so on and so forth. So this is really an alternate universe. What if this player signed here to team up with this player? The way I did it is I went through every current day player. Y'all want to hear how dedicated I am to this? I went through every NBA player, current player, spun a wheel. And whatever team landed on, that's the team I traded them to, or that's the team I assigned them to. And I don't remember. You gotta think about it. There's over 300 NBA players that I had to do that for. So I don't remember who ended up where. So it is also new to me. Be sure to leave a like on the video. Y'all been killing it as always. But let's get into the rebuild. All right, so first things first, I have to select the team. So we're gonna randomly select our team. We're gonna stop in 3 and 2 and 1, and we're ending up with the Miami Heat. They got a couple championships in recent history, but you know what? It don't hurt to get more, you know what I'm saying? So let's see who is on this Miami Heat team eventually. There we go. I am playing on Xbox again for the second video in the row, so I'm not back used to how slow things are on Xbox, and it's actually really annoying. But here we are. Our team is Ben Simmons, Porzingis, Gordon Hayward, and that's it. Oh, all right. Wow. Yikes. I mean, we have Zochi. You know what I'm saying? But okay. Like I said, everything was random, right? So this could be a franchise that only got hit a few times, and the rest are roster fillers. Let me see what the rest of the rotation or the league is looking like. So we have LeBron, Klay Thompson, and Miles Turner on the same team. We have Steph Curry, Bam Adebayo, Derek Favors, Carmelo Anthony, Malik Beasley, Sean Livingston. It seems like a lot of these teams have like a big three, so to say, and then just like an added player here or there. Anthony Davis, Trae Young, and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's a good big three for the future, broski. I must admit, that team is looking nice. Then the Celtics have Jimmy Butler, Zach LaVine, DeMarcus Cousins, Ricky Rubio, Bogdanovich. So yeah, that's very interesting that this is how it turned out. Again, I spent the wheel for everybody. I think once I hit 75 overall, that's when I stopped spinning the wheel. But for the most part, here are the rosters. The Grizzlies have Luka, Embiid, Spencer Dinwiddie. I know y'all saw what Spencer Dinwiddie's up to on Twitter recently, trying to raise all that money. Very ambitious guy. Rudy Gay, Terry Rozier. This team is nice. This team actually have like 8 or 9 NBA players, while the rest of us have only 3. Then we have the Hawks, De'Aaron Fox, Steven Adams, Al Horford, Evan Fournier, Dennis Schroeder, Kendrick Nunn, Trey Burke, Iggy. So this team has been hit a lot in that wheel. And back to our team as we go to the Hornets: Pascal Siakam, D'Angelo Russell, Fred VanVleet, Michael Porter Jr., Colin Sexton, Eric Pascal, Eric Griffin. Okay. Henry Ellison. And why am I saying Henry Ellison's name? I don't really know. Then we have the Jazz, who have Jokic, Kemba, Gallinari, Goran Dragic. I'm very curious to how this is going to play out, because again, there are teams that have 3 to 4 to 5 NBA players, and some of us only have like really 3, and then the other ones have potentially 7, 8. Like this Giannis team looks OP to me. They got Giannis, they got Ja Morant, they got Eric Bledsoe. Why is Ja Morant? Oh, okay, this is the Knicks team. I'm like, why the heck is Ja Morant wearing a Knicks jersey? But he plays for the Knicks now. They got JaVale McGee, they got Will Barton, they got Kevon Looney, they got Damian Lee. They actually have a real NBA roster here. The Lakers have Dame, JT, Paul Millsap, Mike Conley, Tyler Hero, Bobby, Davis Bertans' big brother, even though he's not really anything. DeMar plays for the Magic with Valanciunas and Bogdanovich. So okay, I'm trying to think of it this way. Should I try to do like a long-winded rebuild today? Well, it's not a one-year rebuild, because I think pretty instantly we could make this team a championship contender. I kind of want to see how a few years of this type of play goes out. Can we agree on that? I'll leave a like on the video. Instead of it being a one-year challenge, we're going to make it like, let's say like a 3-year, right? Let's make it like a 3-year challenge. But we have Paul George, Chris Paul, Tristan Thompson, Julius Randle, Gerald Green. Because I'm curious to what type of trades would go on in this a league like this. You know what I'm saying? What free agents would do. So it's a lot of different moving pieces that I'm very curious about. John Wall plays for Tobias Harris. Two big old contracts in Denver right there. They had Kelly Oubre and Dwight Howard on the same team. That can be a interesting pair. Then we have the Pacers. Kawhi Leonard's back on the Pacers. Now you're like, Kenny, Kawhi, I'm back on the Pacers. Where he was technically drafted by the Pacers, but traded away for George Hill. One of the craziest draft day trades of all time. You know what I'm saying? One superstar for a good NBA player at the time, but not anything what Kawhi Leonard turned out to be. This team is god-awful with Lou Williams, Blake Griffin. Why are the Pelicans always in rebuild mode no matter what situation we're in? The Pistons have Kyle Lowry, Marvin Bagley. The Raptors actually have a real NBA team. Kyrie, Vucevic, Jonathan Isaac, Zion, Marcus Smart, Reggie Jackson, Larry Nance, and Markelle Fultz. That's a real NBA roster there. Then we have the Rockets, Donovan Mitchell, Brandon Ingram, and Jared Allen. They got a nice little young core there. Then the Spurs have KD, Drummond, Lonzo, Danny Green. I thought that was going to be Draymond. If it was Draymond, that'd be interesting, but it's Danny Green. And Jared Bayless is still in the league, man. Some of these names ain't seen in so long. The Suns have Jamal. They have DeMontis. They have Buddy. They have DeJounte. I mean, they don't have a star per se, but this is, again, a nice, well-rounded roster. This roster actually has DeMontis Sabonis pretty low overall. It is what it is, though. Rudy Gobert and James Harden on the same team. That's interesting, considering the times they went against each other in the playoffs. Bradley Beal, Montrezl Harrell. The rest of this, you can just pause if you want to see your favorite team. Okay, so that's everything. And then if we go over to free agency, you know, we got players here that like aren't in the league anymore. Nico Mirotic, Kenneth Faried, Jamal Crawford, Zach Randolph, Tyreke Evans, Pau Gasol, J.R. Smith, Marcin Gortat. And then we get to some more players here that probably would get jobs. So now let's take a look at our team. Like I said, we have Ben Simmons, Porzingis, and Gordon Hayward. Like I said, I do want to do a rebuild, but I'm not going all in championship now. So first thing I want to do is trade Gordon Hayward because he's on the last year of his contract, and I think he has a player option for $32 million, and he'd be one insane person to not accept a player option worth $32 million, considering where he's at in his career. So let's try to get rid of that contract now. I see Freddie. What do we have? We have Ben Simmons and Porzingis right now. I want to do a 2-for-1 type deal so we can have NBA players other than Isaiah Cannon being one of our best players. So 2-for-1 that matters. Actually, I'm going to trade them for 2 first-round picks. I forget that a lot of these NBA teams don't have 2 legit players to trade for or to trade. So I got a pick of a team that I think is going to be bad. So let me go sign a shooting guard and a small forward to be better. And I'm okay with us being bad this first season because we can get a high overall pick and we can either draft with that pick or we can trade it away. So I wanted to trade for sign Cam Reddish. But it don't look like that's gonna happen. This man wants $17 million and 73 overall. I know you young and you got potential and all, my G, but come on. I'll pick a Bobo though. Bobo is a bucket in this game. But I guess small forward wise, I wanted to go young, but we don't have to go young anymore. Let's bring in Dancing Lance for. Oh, we already have 15 players. We're gonna bring in Dancing Lance. And then we'll leave it at that and just simulate the rest of the season. All right, y'all. So the season is over. We end up only winning 27 games, so we sucked. But that's part of the challenge. You understand me? Yeah, that's part of the challenge. It's part of the glory. Because we're going to have a high lottery pick. And we're going to draft the next Dwayne Neal, Dusty Knox, whatever. 27 total wins. I wonder how good of a season that our boy Ben Simmons or Porzingis have. Ben Simmons averages 25, 9, and 5.5. Porzingis averages 21, 12, and an assist. 2 blocks. No threes made from Ben Simmons because I noticed the only thing people care about is how many threes that Ben Simmons hit. But let's see what team ends up going on to win the championship. First round, we have New York versus Brooklyn. So a good old-fashioned New York battle. But it seems like the Knicks are going to win that because the Knicks have Giannis. You know what I'm saying? Once you have Giannis, you're automatically a contender. The Bulls versus the Pistons. Then we have the Knicks versus the Bucks. The 8 seed beat the 1 seed out west. And that 8 seed is 1 game away from making the conference finals. And they do. I got to look who's on this roster. I got to see who's on the Rockets. So they have this is the Donovan Mitchell, Brandon Ingram, and Jared Allen team. All right. Okay. All right. Oh, I want to take a look at some numbers real quick. Is there a player that's like a low overall that killed the game as far as like scoring a bunch of points or something. Like, who is the lowest overall to put up some pretty decent numbers? No, Dennis Schroeder averaging 18 ain't nothing crazy. Kyle Kuzma averaging 18. I mean, that ain't super crazy. You know what I'm saying? This gotta be Rodney Hood averaged 17 and a half. Jeremy Lin averaged 16. Now that's the type of stuff I'm talking about. Jeremy Lin averaged 16. Tyreke Evans came back to the league and averaged 16. But other than that, not really. Yeah, all of the other stuff makes sense. I was hoping that since there is so many teams out there that only have like 3 good players and the rest are kind of like scrubs, that we'd have some of these scrubs having very good seasons, but I guess not. I guess not. Either way, let's see who wins. I'm rooting for the 8th seed. I love to see the underdog win, but Memphis is up 2-1, and it looks like Memphis is going to advance. And then Memphis versus the Pistons. Memphis has Joel Embiid and Luka Doncic, so that makes sense. And then the Pistons have Kyle Lowry, Kobe White, Marvin Bagley. That's a very weird team. I'm guessing the Grizzlies are going to win this, though. But the 6th seed made it all the way to the finals and forced the game 7. Hey, the 6th seed almost got it done, bro. They only lost by 4 in the championship. Kyle Lowry had to be putting up some crazy numbers. 24.5 points per game, basically. Bagley put up 23 a game. So, yeah, I mean, this team's not very good. So, the fact that they not only beat Giannis, but they swept Giannis, Bledsoe, and John Morant, that's kind of insane. That's kind of insane. Moment of truth for our guys. Let's see if we can win this lottery. So, we have the 5th highest odds. I'm not going to sit here and wait for it, so I'm just going to see if we jump. And we jump to number 1? Oh, GG's, chat. That's over with. We're about to draft the next big thing. Let's hope this is a good draft class. Let's hope this is a good draft class. The top guy is Johnny Smith. He's a 77 overall. The problem is he only got 1 badge coming into it. Gee, that's not very good. But he's compared to Sean Marion, and I really, really like Sean Marion back in the day. Great 3-point shooter. Can't play make to save his life, but he's a small forward, so that's okay. Good defense. Good post defense. Athletic. Number 1 pick is Johnny Smith. But I just want to see if this type of pick, the value of this pick. Jimmy Butler and Zach LaVine. Pascal Siakam and D'Angelo Russell. John Collins and Yusuf Nurkic. I mean, it's cool. That's good trade value. It ain't great trade value. You know what I'm saying? So let's see Bobo in the 16th overall pick, because I don't really care about the 16th. Jeremy Lamb, Josh Richardson, Steven Adams, and Ricky Rubio, but they want 2 first-round picks. That's like the first time I've went from a 5 to a 1 ever. I'm going to look at these 14 trade options. None of them really look great to me. This is the first time that's happened to me in the video, so I feel really good about that. You know what I'm saying? He's running number 45. I don't really like that. We'll probably switch that up. And actually, I guess we're not actually playing, so I don't have to switch up his number. Regardless, we're going to move on to our 16th overall pick and look at these trade options now. Give me 2 first-round picks from the future. I think I'll probably do a deal like that because I do think that we're going to start making trades and stuff and trying to win soon. So, you know, it doesn't hurt to have extra first-round picks. So this team, OKC, will give me 2 first-round. Sure, it don't really matter too much. That's how we're going to do things there, and we're going to simulate to the end of the draft. Interesting. Free agency should be fun, man. I feel like a lot of teams are going to have a lot of money. So we may see Anthony Davis with like 20 different offers because everybody is going to have a little bit of money. He's got 21 offers, yes. And you know what? He about to add 22 because you best believe I'm throwing him an option. So we'll do it like that. And, oh, man. So we're not even... Okay, whatever, Anthony. It's cool. You ain't got to come here. You don't have to come here. I'm fine. You know what I'm saying? We already have 2 max players anyway. So if we do sign Anthony Davis, we be super in debt, basically. And we just need to build out the roster now. So let me go find some shooting guard, small forward, in the center. So as you could probably be expected, Anthony Davis did not sign here. Completely okay, Anthony. That's fine. I think we signed him in a video before, so I'm not tripping that he didn't come this time around. I'm kind of just trying to build out the roster. I'm bringing in Hassan Whiteside, and watch what we do with Hassan Whiteside as soon as when he's on the roster. As fast as he signed is how fast we're going to trade this man away, because boom, this first round pick from the Timberwolves. I don't know if the Timberwolves are a good team or a bad team. It don't matter to me. We're flipping it. I won't do this one, but you see it's an option, and we stay a cheap team, but I won't do it. I won't do it because I don't want to see the comments. You know, Kenny only trades for Bam. He only trades for Bam. He can't trade for anybody else. What if I traded for Jason Tatum? Is that okay? Yeah, actually, I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to look at the rest of these trades, but Jason Tatum seems like a no-brainer. Simple. Thank you, Hassan Whiteside, for coming back to Miami just to get traded. And now I'm going to make Jason Tatum a small forward, make him that wing that we were looking for. Boom. Simple stuff. You know what I'm saying? Now we're automatically one of the better teams in the league. From being the first overall pick to being one of the better teams in the league. We got another all-star caliber player onto the team. I'll bring in Tristan Thompson on a 2-year deal. And if we need to trade him away, we 100% will, because, you know what I'm saying? Nobody's safe except for the people that are safe. Tristan Thompson didn't sign. He went somewhere else. So JaVale McGee is going to be the new option. And I like JaVale McGee more anyway. Man, didn't even want to sign here. He wanted to go somewhere else. When I basically called him on the phone and guaranteed him a championship. And he was like, nah, I'm okay. Because JaVale McGee just did the same thing. Oh, they really doing okay. Nerlens Noel then. Oh, I won't be able to sign him. Bro, what are they on with me? Why no center wants to come play with us? Like, legitimately, you'd be our starting center, because Bobo is our guy now. And I'll probably trade Bobo if we're being honest with each other. Because, you know, he's cool and all. But I don't know how much better he'll get. I definitely expected Rodney Hood's overall to go up if we made him a shooting guard, but it definitely did not. So let me figure out how we get this team a better center. I mean, we could just do the good old-fashioned trade in Bobo in the first-round pick. I think we have this OKC pick from when we traded the 16th overall pick. I bet you we can get a good center from here. Or we can go to a player like Ben Simmons and say, we want you to run small forward. We moving Jason Tatum back to the power forward. Oh, Porzingis. Why does Porzingis overall drop so much as a center? You are 7'3". You are 7'3". You trying to tell me you can't play center? Because I was thinking about a lineup that had, I guess, Reggie Jackson running our 1. The 2 is still up for grabs right now. And then Ben Simmons, Jason Tatum at the 4, and then Kristaps at the 5. But apparently Kristaps Porzingis, even though he's basically the tallest player in the NBA, he's like, nah, I can't play center. I'm not good enough to play center. But in real life, he recently came out and said, like, hey, I want to play more center. And they have been playing the more center. But I guess we could trade him for Jeremy Lamb. But we're looking for a center now. That's what we're looking at on the market. And let's see if I could just find my own trade, because these trade finders are just not it right now. What did Thanos say? I am inevitable. JaVale. You know what I'm saying? No matter what you do, if I want you on my team, you're going to end up on my team. And I want you. So JaVale McGee is coming to the team. Eric Bledsoe is going to run some backup for us. New York Knicks just gave us some sweet, sweet pieces there. So now we have one of the best 6 men in the league with Eric Bledsoe now. Him being a 6 man is kind of funny. I mean, he could be a backup shooting guard. Oh, actually, he could be our starting shooting guard. I mean, boom, Jason Tatum, Porzingis, done deal. So let me go get a backup center and a backup point guard. And honestly, I think not only are we contenders, we are the favorite just that fast. We just need to sign some quality pieces here. And Austin, no, I guess we'll go. Didn't Jeremy Lin just have a really good season? We're bringing Jeremy Lin and then another cheap backup center like Ekpe Udoh. And both of them are signed. They better sign, don't be upset. And okay, now we're going to play a progression to see how much better Porzingis, Ben Simmons get, because they are so young, right? They are so young. They better be getting better. And they are. Even Eric Bledsoe is getting better. JaVale McGee dropped a little bit, but I'm okay with that. We don't need JaVale McGee to do anything except for rebound and block some shots. That's all you need to do. You can average 0 points per game, because we got scoring right here in our top 3. Bledsoe can have his moments, obviously. I'm very curious to see what Johnny Smith does this first season. Definitely very curious to see what he does. All right, I'm going to go to training camp, send Johnny Smith there, and get into the season. Season's over, ladies and gentlemen, and like I said, not only were we going to be good, we're going to be great. We end up winning 71 games. 71 games as Giannis wins MVP again. Corey Mercer wins Rookie of the Year, only averaging 7 and 11. I guess those are really good numbers for a power forward, also 3.5 assists. But where's our guy? Where's the first overall pick in the draft? Did he just really not perform? Guess we're going to have to wait and see. Coach Spoelstra was Coach of the Year, obviously. I wonder if we have any All-NBA players. Because, I mean, there he is. Ben Simmons averaged 25, 8, and 8. Now, personally, I would give this man MVP over Giannis, who averaged 28. Those are good numbers. But I'm guessing, since we're like one of the best teams in NBA history, that we're better than them. You know what I'm saying? Overall, he should have won MVP this season. And he's all defensive first team. Come on, dog. How was he not MVP? Our rookie didn't even make all rookie first team. Or second team. What? The first overall pick? Don't tell me I drafted Anthony Bennett, bro. Where are you at? 8 points per game, 5 rebounds, 41% from the field, 35% from three. I mean, that's not bad. But for the first overall pick, you would expect something way better. You would expect something way better. He won Rookie of the Month one month, but still did not make the all-rookie team. That's kind of insane for a first overall pick. But here we are, going to the playoffs. Let me look at the rest of the numbers. I kind of glanced through it, but I wanted to see how JaVale played. He averaged almost a double-double with 2 blocks, man. Quit playing with JaVale. Quit playing. All right, so the first round, we're going against Milwaukee. I don't remember who's on their team. We're going to shorten the rotation real quick just so our boys can get the most amount of minutes. And now we go further with the Bucks. They have Steph Curry and Bam. That's a good 1-5 matchup. It's a good 1-5 matchup between us at 1-5 and them at 1-5. But they took game 1, and my heart kind of dropped a little bit. But I'm sure my Heat are gonna get it together. There we go. Quit playing with us, man. We were just not fully prepared for Steph Curry in game number 1. That's be my guess. Let me see. Game number 1. Where is it at? Where did they beat us? Here it is. Steph Curry put up 21. That's not even crazy. Harrison Barnes was surprising, and Austin Rivers is pretty surprising. But Ben Simmons, crazy numbers so far in the playoffs. Crazy numbers so far in the playoffs. This is about to be Finals MVP year for Ben Simmons. We're going against Orlando in the second round. And then they have Anthony Davis, DeMar DeRozan, and Valanciunas. And look at the MVP. Giannis get eliminated in the first round. Could it be my MVP? Could it be my MVP? My MVP is here. Not only is he here, he's sweeping the 4 seed to get... Nope, he's not sweeping. But he's getting to the conference finals to go against the 2 seed Toronto Raptors, who have Kyrie, Marcus Smart, John Isaac, Zion, and that team is really, really good. I would not be surprised if they gave us a run for our money, and there it is. It's already starting. It is already starting. They are up 2-0. Yeah, this team is really good. They're actually really well matched up against us if we keeping it a buck with each other. Oh my God, don't tell me this is the way we go out, team. Listen, I've seen crazy thing happen in videos before, so I'm not saying it's over. Look at that. We came out to play this game. The first 3 games of the series, we were playing around. We were just messing with y'all. We wanted our backs against the wall so we could come out and perform. This game's too close for my liking. We're starting to pull away a little bit. Oh, that's a win, right? Ah, that's a win, right? It is. It's going to be a win. See, look. Y'all know how Simcast saves my butt so many times in these videos. It is what it is, baby. It is what it is. But this game is not looking good. I think we're eliminated. Yep. There. Oh, no. They fight back. Come on, Miami. 20 seconds. I'm putting it on slow. 7 seconds. We tie it. Oh, my God. No, they hit a shot. They hit a shot. They hit a shot. Yes! Oh my God! I gotta see. I gotta see who hit that shot. I gotta see who hit that shot. Game log. Eric Bledsoe made a layup. Eric Bledsoe was the savior of the series. Zion made a layup with 1 second to go, and somehow Bledsoe still got his shot off. Porzingis made some big time free throws. Oh man, Jason Tatum got a big old block on Vucevic's 3. We are going to a game 7. I honestly should have probably jumped in and watched that. That was too hectic. I would have loved to see it unfold like live, but it's okay. We're gonna lose. But I said that last game. This Heat team don't know how to lose other than the first 3. Oh man. Okay, we may have to jump into this one and see what's up. A minute to go. When I say jump in, we are not playing, mind you. We are just jumping in to visually see these plays unfold. And hopefully somebody hits a game 7 game winner. But for us, you know what I'm saying? I've seen the Toronto Raptors at a game 7 game winner. I don't want that to happen. Not today. So they have the ball. Again, I don't play. I'm going to choose sides. We have the home court advantage. Look at all the Miami Heat fans in their white uniforms or white shirts with the Heat logo on it, baby. One of the biggest comebacks in history if we can get this going. Kyrie Irving has the ball. Ben Simmons playing great defense somehow. Good defense right there. Good defense, team. And they... What? Bro, I know Kyrie Irving is a master of finishing, but what? He makes that one? Oh, that's too much space for Ben Simmons. He's going to just dunk on you. Yeah. But I cannot believe Kyrie Irving got... Not only did he get that shot up over Ben Simmons and Jason Tatum, he made it. He made the shot. Anyway, still tie game. We're running like this small ball lineup. I like it, kind of. But Porzingis definitely needs to be in the game. He's too valuable to our team to be on the bench of a game 7. And the Rodney Hood, Damian Lee, these boys better be having 30 points each. Because there's no reason Porzingis should not be in the game right now. There's no reason. And Rodney Hood goes right. Bro, people are making some tough old layups. Rodney Hood goes right over. I think that was Larry Nance. Right over him, and it's a bucket. Now we need to stop. I mean, we've been going back and forth, back and forth. We need to stop right here. So Kyrie on Ben Simmons, kind of an isolation situation. Larry Nance is in the way. He gives it up to John Isaac. I don't trust John Isaac in 2K, bro. He always averages like 4 points per game on bad shooting. I'm not worried about John Isaac with the ball. But Kyrie gets a beautiful look off a screen, but he misses. Oh my God, that is a perfect shot for Kyrie Irving. Jason Tatum, step back. What? Luckily, Ben Simmons is 9 inches taller than Kyrie Irving. But a step back in transition, Rodney Hood. Ooh, that's a shot, Rodney. Jason Tatum to Ben Simmons to Eric Bledsoe again. Can he save us again? No. That was the worst offensive possession I've seen in a very long time. And the fact that this is a game 7 and this is what we're getting is ridiculous. Now they have a chance to not only win this game, but go to the finals. So here we go. Here we go. I'm afraid, y'all. I told y'all we were going 3 years, though. So that's still true. So if we don't win this year, hopefully we can win next year. But I want to go back to back. You know what I'm saying? You don't win 71 games and then lose in the playoffs, do you? All right. 6 seconds to go. Ben Simmons playing good defense on Kyrie Irving. Not letting anything up. Why is he so open? Why is he so open? Thank you. We're going to OT. I don't know what Ben Simmons did in that last second, but there's no reason Kyrie Irving should have been that open. I've seen Kyrie hit deeper shots than that. But all right, we're gonna have to simcast because I'm not watching the whole overtime. No, not anyway. Going back and forth again. Neither team can really get a stop. All right, we're up. And now we jump back in, down by 1 in overtime. Down by 1 in overtime, and the Miami Heat have the ball. I think this might be the finals, bro. Backcourt violation? This is our finals, bro. I feel like no team out west is close to this team. I can say that with confidence, bro. No team out west is close to this team. So if we can win this game, it's over with. We're winning the championship. But the problem is Ben Simmons has got a backcourt violation with 1 minute left in overtime. Kyrie over with a floater. That's not going in. Here we go. Let's go, Ben. Finals MVP moment right now. Good pass. That's the vision that Ben Simmons has. Jason Tatum, great backdoor on Zion. Zion was not ready. He's wearing number 43, and that looks very weird on him considering I already know somebody that wears number 43 for the Raptors, and it's weird to see Zion rocking it now. Miami up by 1 with 46 seconds left in the game. Kyrie Irving gets he didn't shoot it. He got a better shot. But Kyrie could have lit that up. He could have lit that one up, but they got the dunk with Vucevic. But now we have Porzingis bringing the ball up the court. Okay, Coach Spoelstra. I don't know what you're running, but I'm not a fan of it so far. Never mind. My fault, Spoelstra. You never question a great coach. You never question a great coach. My fault, Spoelstra. Beautifully drawn up play. We're up by 2 with 30 seconds to go. If we get a stop here, I can say that the series is over. If we get a stop here, I can say the series is over. And here we go. 30 seconds to go. Kyrie Irving with the ball in his hands. Double screen. He goes Zion side. They get a switch. Porzingis cannot keep up. He didn't even try to block the shot. Another timeout's coming. 22 seconds left to get a shot up and win this series. Can the Miami Heat pull this one off? 20 seconds to go. 19, 17. I forgot about the number 18. But it is what it is. Here we go. You got to do something. Ben, you got to do something. Not you give it to Porzingis. Okay, that's a nice size mismatch. Porzingis, they doubling him. 4 seconds ago, he gets it up over Zion, and he misses it. Zion full court, don't you dare. We are going to a double overtime in game 7. This is what basketball is about. This is what the fans want, but I'm not a fan. I want to see us win. I take a 30-point win over a double overtime game any day. Now we go back to simcasting. Let's get it. Still gonna go back and forth, back and forth. They hit a 3. We're down. We're down by 5 with a minute to go. It might be over, y'all. It might be over. We need some quick buckets. Do not get backcourt again. I swear to God, Ben Simmons, I'll trade you away. Here we are. We need some buckets, Ben. Make something happen. That's a good shot. Why is he in the game? Why is he in the game? He ain't done nothing his whole career so far. Oh. I'm sorry, Spoelstra. Again, I don't know why I'm questioning your substitutions, your drawing up plays. My fault. My bad. I need to stop that. That was a nice, smooth jump shot from him, too. We need that stop. We need that stop. That's why he shouldn't be in the game. You see the rookie giving up the easy bucket. None of the other guys on the team would have done that but the rookie. But we're being down by 5 with 47 seconds to go. It's pretty much all but over. We need a quick 3 and a stop. I mean, I guess it's not over. You can do a 2-for-1 opportunity, which is still a possibility. But 2K is not that smart to make that happen. They just won't. They're going to dribble it out for 20 seconds and get a bad shot. So JaVale McGee gets the inbound pass. He gives it up to point guard Ben Simmons. The problem with this lineup is we don't have much three-point shooting. So where's Porzingis when you need him? All right, Ben Simmons gets around the corner. He gets a shot up and one. Interesting right here. Do we trust Ben Simmons at the free throw line with 35 seconds left in the game 7? He hits it. He hits it. Okay, they're not going to call timeout. I'm so surprised. They're not going to call timeout. Big stop. You get a stop here. We're still in play. That is the easiest bucket I've ever seen in a clutch time game. That was the easiest bucket I've ever seen in a clutch game. Wow. All right, team. All right. I mean, I don't want to say it's over. I don't want to say it's over. But y'all making it real tough for me not to say it's over the way y'all playing right now. See, we don't have shooters. Jason Tatum is the only guy I trust with a three-point shot right now. Ben Simmons. Oh, my God. Can Eric Bledsoe hit it? He can't. JaVale, good offensive rebound. Give it to the Rook. Give it to the Rook. Okay, JaVale. All right. So we're about to play the foul game. Kyrie Irving to knock these down. So get it to somebody else. Ooh, how great of a shooter is Marcus Smart from the free throw line? Eric Bledsoe fouls out. That's fine. Who they bringing in? Damian Lee, I'm guessing? I don't know. Oh, they didn't even bring in Porzingis. There's a missed free throw. There's the missed free throw. We need it. He hit the second. Who just got brought into the game? Who is that? Cole? Who are you? Why is Porzingis not on the court, Spoelstra? Who is Cole? I built this team and I don't know who you are. Why does Ben Simmons have the ball? GG's in chat. GG's in chat. Who is Cole? Why is Porzingis? Did Porzingis foul out? That's the only explanation I can think of. Yeah, he did foul out. Wow. Who is Cole, though? Who are you? Brian Cole has never played a single minute of basketball. NBA minute of basketball. I would rather have Jeremy Lin in the game. At least I know Jeremy Lin could possibly hit a shot. C plus 3. Cole, what is your 3 on? C. Oh, man. 71 win team gets eliminated in the conference finals. Hey, that was a good game, though. That was a good game. But obviously it didn't go the way we wanted. But I did tell y'all we were going 3 years, so I don't feel terrible because we still got one more year to potentially win it. And now we have Grizzlies versus Raptors. And the Raptors are up 3-1. And they almost blew it again. They almost blew a crazy lead. Kyrie Irving wins Finals MVP. All right, so we have a first-round pick, but it's a late first round, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, 29th overall pick. I'm going to see what we can get for Bledsoe. He had a good season/series for us. But Klay Thompson is here. And you talk about shooting. We didn't have shooting last game. Get one of the greatest shooters of all time. Yeah, that's a no-brainer for me. We have to bring in a new center eventually, but I'm okay with that. Now we have these 3 big old contracts. Johnny Smith, okay rookie season as I mentioned. And he's probably got good trade value. And for a team that's trying to win a championship this season, I'm okay with flipping him around for something else. So the Spurs, right? They have Kevin Durant, who's not untouchable. He's an expiring contract, so that kind of makes sense. Terrence Ferguson is on their want list along with Luka Doncic and John Collins. Let me try to trade for Kevin Durant. I got to figure out what team Terrence Ferguson plays for. So let me do that. Oops. Terrence Ferguson. See what team he plays for. He plays for the Wizards. Trade finder him. They want Damian Lee. They'll give us a second-round pick. Sure. So now let's go try to trade for Kevin Durant. We got one of the pieces you want. We'll give you Klay Thompson. We'll give you the piece you want. Okay, I knew that wasn't gonna be enough, but I went to test the waters. We'll give you Johnny Smith too. Talking about Kevin Durant, and we'll give you our first round pick from OKC. Is that the biggest trade? I did trade for Steph Curry once. That's one of the biggest trades we've ever done on this channel, man. I'm telling y'all, I give y'all all the methods. I give y'all every method that I use to finesse general managers. They got Klay Thompson. They got the former first overall pick. They got another pick that has some good value. They got the guy that they wanted in Terrence Ferguson. So why would they not say yes to that deal? We have Kevin Durant on the team now. So what do we do now? What do we do now? We can make Kevin. We can run it like this, bro. I don't care the Porzingis overall drops. Porzingis, you would have brought another element to the team for JaVale McGee, who can't shoot. You know what I'm saying? Like, having Porzingis would have made more sense in that lineup. So Ben Simmons at the 1. We need a 2. We can figure that out on the run, on the go. Come on, man. This team's great. Player progression. Kevin Durant's getting a little bit worse. He's 32 years old, but one drop in overall for Kevin Durant don't matter. His three-point shot even got better, so I don't know where the overall droppage comes from, but it's all right. Porzingis is going to drop because I made him a center. We brought in Chuck Bowman with that last trade, one of those trades. I don't know who you are. He's a 25th overall pick. He played for Philly last year. He's got some 8 playmaking badges and 1 defensive badge. So as a backup, Richard Solomon comes to the team as well. Just a bunch of auto-generated guys, man. Because we don't really have much money, as you could probably imagine. Because I brought in Jason Tatum on the max. Porzingis is on the max. Ben Simmons is on the max. And then Kevin Durant's on the max. So we didn't have much money to build out the rest of the rotation. But we got these pieces here. I don't know Richard Solomon. I don't. He's got to be a real player because he's 29 years old. But apparently he's looking high. So I'll take that. Andreas Larson. He was an auto-generated guy. But the reason I signed him is not because he's great or anything, but he's good at one thing in particular, and that's that torch. He's got one. He's got one, and those are the type of players we need on this roster with Ben Simmons. So we'll take that. We may make a few small trades here or there, just to continue to upgrade the roster since we do have picks left and since this is the last year. But for the most part, I think we did some good stuff in today's video, man. I would have loved to win a championship last year, but if we would have won last year, I wouldn't have made the big time trade because why break up something that's working? Apparently it didn't work because we didn't win a championship. So now we got something even better. So our rotation looks like Ben Simmons, Larson, Jason Tatum, Kevin Durant, and Porzingis. The bench is Bowman, Solomon, Lance Stevenson, and Kosta Koufos. I would love to upgrade that backup center. But for the most part, I don't think we're going to be able to make any upgrades. You know, maybe small ones like this. But that's it. I don't think we're going to even really need to rely on our bench as much as you would think. So let me just try to find a better center. Earl Hammond. I don't know that name. So we just need somebody that can play that's better than Kosta Koufos, because Kosta Koufos is alright, don't get me wrong. But is Kosta Koufos going to play rotational minutes on the championship caliber team? Do we bring in Tim George? 7 foot? No, we're not bringing in Tim George. So we are bringing in this guy. Okay. That's an upgrade technically. So our starting shooting guard is a 76 overall. I don't think that's going to bite us too much, right? That won't hurt. He can hit his 3-point shot. We blow out the first team. And he had a good game. This is all we need him to do. If he can give us 15 points per game, even 10 points per game, we're winning the championship. So I'm going to simulate to the end of the season. I'll be back. All right, season's wrapped. We're actually a worse team than last season. Zion's hit a new step. So that's scary considering we're probably going to have to go against him at some point in time. Mo Bamba, De'Aaron Fox, Nick Nurse wins coach of the year. We weren't even the best team in the league anymore. Sheesh. All right, it is what it is. It is what it is. No all NBA players this year. Oh, no. Ben Simmons is still there. He's the 3rd team instead of the 2nd team this year. Obviously, he couldn't score as many points as last year because Kevin Durant is on the team. But he's still on all defensive first team. I didn't even know our guy was a rookie. That's pretty cool. He averages 14 and he shot 39% from 3. Exactly what we needed from him. Okay, so we are actually the 2 seed, which is kind of sad. Apparently trading for Kevin Durant is not the answer to becoming better all the time. But you know what? If we win a championship, 100%. It could also mean that the fact that Lance Stevenson is getting minutes for us is not a good thing. Understood. Understandable. Understandable. Let me shorten this rotation. And we're going to get out here and try to win this championship. First round, we're going against the Chicago Bulls, who have Ricky Rubio, Devin Booker, Jaylen Brown, Melo, and Clint Capella. That's a good team. That's a good team. But they not matching up with Kevin Durant. They not matching up with Ben Simmons. Are they? Porzingis? We got a pretty tall starting lineup the more I think about it. We got a pretty tall starting lineup. I don't know how tall Larson is. But you know what I'm saying? He could be 6. Last year, we had a 6-foot guy. And it didn't work out too well. We got somebody taller than that. It's a 2-2 series against Brooklyn. Who's on Brooklyn? Chris Middleton and DeAndre Ayton, Darius Garland. We're a better team than them. They're young. They're not ready for the spotlight. Maybe next year, because this year is the year of the Heat. There it is. And now the rematch of the century. You know, this is a nice rivalry we have building on right now. They have the same exact team, but we have enforcements. We have more people than last. Our boy Larson, he's unguardable from behind the 3. We win game 1. Kevin Durant puts up a 38-point triple-double, almost perfect from the field. Larson, like I said, they don't know what to do. If he's making his shots, we will not lose. Next game, we are going to see another win, hopefully. No, so they win game 2. They win game 3. They win game 4. Nice. It's exactly... What? Come on, bro. We're not about to... We need one championship in this video. Please just win this one. Oh my god. Oh my god. No. No, we aren't. We're not about to lose. Come on. Come on, dog. Kyrie, Zion, John Isaac, Vucevic, and Marcus Smart. That lineup is a god tier lineup, apparently. We cannot beat them. We cannot beat them. Is this going to be the first 3-year challenge we've done that I haven't been able to complete? Because the Raptors are so good? All right. Y'all know the methods, man. We're going to choose sides, going right to the middle, change the camera angles to 2K. And here we are. Play some good defense, get a stop, we score, we go into game 6. Markelle Fultz is in the game late in game. They also have Larry Nance out there. They don't have Kyrie on the court right now, or Zion. So we need this stop more than anything. We need this stop more than anything. We don't have Porzingis on the court for some reason. We have that Solomon guy. Vucevic takes a... Bro, that's a bad shot. That's a bad shot, bro. I don't care. That is a bad shot. And we're about to lose because of that shot. Oh my god, man. That is crazy. That is crazy. Get me out of here. Come on. Come on. Come on. We have Kevin Durant. We have Kevin Durant. If Kevin Durant don't get this shot, I don't know what to tell y'all, man. 2K's trash. 2K's trash. Zion is killing the game tonight. He's averaging 29 on the season. He got 29 tonight. And then we call another timeout. Like I said, I won't question you, Spoelstra. But it's a very, very interesting timeout call there. Very interesting. I won't question it. I'm not questioning it. I'm just saying it's interesting. You may have seen something you didn't like. I don't know. Porzingis is still not in the game, which tells me he probably fouled out. Do not get backcourt Ben Simmons. I swear. What are you doing, Spoelstra? You just burned all your time. You did not need to burn all your timeouts. That's the last one. I see. This game's just broken. This game's just broken at the end of the day. That's what it boils down to. This is a broken game. We have KD. We have Porzingis. We have Jason Tatum. And you're trying to tell me, and Ben Simmons, we can't win this game? We can't beat this team? All right, Ben. What are we doing? I mean, sure. But now we got to play the foul game and hope that... Oh, Markelle Fultz is on the court. Ah, they got it in to Vucevic, bro. Get that ball to Markelle, bro. Vucevic will miss one. He'll miss one. That's a green release. We're lost. We lost, ladies and gentlemen. You know what? He hits this. We're still only a 3-point game. He hits it. Still only a 3-point game. No timeout. So we can't even put Porzingis in if he wasn't fouled out. Here we go. Moment of truth, y'all. 3-point game. Ben Simmons. Going to the paint. Don't you dare shoot this shot. Well, I'm out. I'm sorry, it's not over. Because the team that went on to win the championship was the Spurs. This is my worst rebuild of all time. This is my worst rebuild of all time. Klay Thompson went bananas in Game 7. So let me break this down. We lost twice to the Raptors, right? We lost once to the Raptors. I deconstruct the team. I'm bringing Kevin Durant from the Spurs. The pieces we gave the Spurs went on to win a championship. This is my worst rebuild of all time. Undoubtedly. I cannot make this up. I should just stay with Klay Thompson. Kevin Durant was the answer.